Call to order the Sherman Zoning Board of Appeals. Public meeting is as of this time. Please note that the time is 6 o'clock. This is November 12th, 2018. The agenda for this meeting, please, and no greetings. Good to have you here. Thank you. The agenda was posted online and at the Village Hall at least 48 hours in advance of this meeting, and it's been published in the local paper of general circulation on October 25th, 2018. Mr. Clerk, will you please call roll call?
Vice Chair Van Hoos.
Present.
Burge.
Here.
Bybee.
Here.
Ratliff. Here. Rush. Chirac.
Here.
And Sherman Gold.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Yes, thank you. Quorum is present according to the clerk to conduct business of the Zoning Board of Appeals. Mayor Trevor Clapfolder will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The clerk has provided each of us a draft copy of the minutes from our last Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, which was on May 30th, 2017. At this point, you've all had that opportunity to review those. Are there any additions or corrections that you would like to make note of? The chair will entertain a motion to accept the minutes of May 30th, 2017 as presented by the clerk.
Yes.
Who was the second?
Second.
I'll second.
Second. We got that. Who made the first?
James.
Jane made the motion, and Mr. Rackman seconded to accept the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passed and the minutes are approved. At this point, I'll open a motion to open the public hearing to hear, basically, let me state the reason for the public hearing this evening, and then we'll open be open to a motion to open our meeting. The public hearing is to consider petitions submitted by the Rail Golf LLC, care of Mr. William Smith Jr., for a zoning and variance change for a property bearing no common street address, but identified by property tax identification number 06-35.0-400-017. At this point, entertain a motion to open the public hearing. Second. Motion by Randy Burge, seconded by Jane Jen. We are now in public hearing. As a matter of record for the purpose of the public hearing is to consider petitions submitted by the Rail Golf LLC for a zoning change from B2 to R2 and variance changes for reduced side yard setback to 20 feet, reduced front yard setback to 20 feet, and reduced front from yard. Is that supposed to be front? Yes, right. My eyes are front yard setback to 90 feet to property bearing no common street address, but identified by property tax identification number 06-35.0-400-017, situated in Sherman, Illinois. For this meeting this evening, usually our village engineer is in attendance, but is unable to attend. He has entered a letter for us to review, and at this point, I would ask the clerk to read that letter for us, please.
This is a letter that was written by Kuhn and Trello, specifically Kevin Kuhn, engineer and village engineer, on November 9th, 2018. Subject zoning amendment variance, Real Golf Course, Real Golf LLC, property 0635400-017. Zoning Board, Kuhn and Trello has reviewed the submitted petition for rezoning and request for variances on parcel 0635400-017, owned by Real Golf LLC. We find the petition meets the ordinance and is in keeping with the general neighborhood. We find no issues under general engineering practices or public safety concerns with the petition. As such, we recommend an amendment to the zoning map as allowed under 10.3.5 of the Village of Sherman ordinances from B2 to R2. Additionally, we recommend approval of the variances as shown under 10.3.4 as allowed under 10.3.4 of the Village of Sherman ordinances for reduced side yard setback down to 20 feet, reduced front yard setback down to 20 feet, and reduced front yard setback down to 90 feet for parcel 0635400-017. Note, a variance for sidewalks may be submitted to the planning board for their approval. And he signs respectfully yours, Kevin Kuhn, engineer.
Thank you, appreciate that. At this point, will the representative of the Rail Golf come forward and be sworn in by our legal counsel and present your petition to our board.
Just raise your
Attorney
hand.
Craig.
Raise your hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
State your name and address for the record, please. And
Steve Luker, 20 Wildwood, Springfield, Illinois, 62704.
Thank you. And then I would also ask the board to just hold your questions until after Mr. Luker's presentation, please.
Basically, the rail was zoned B2 with the original development of the rail. We've gone through the process of developing residential parcels around the rail. We're now looking to do something similar on the parcel that we spoke of, down zoning it from B2 now to R2 for development of multifamily duplexes. The layout that's in front of you is what's conceptually what we're proposing. I think a maximum of 20 units is what we requested. We think it's the highest and best use for that parcel.
Board, are there questions that you have regarding the petition?
This is going to be similar to the condos up to the...
Yes, similar to what we think is only these won't be condos, these will be duplexes, so it'll be a simple lot.
Was the original request R3?
It was, but we're not doing condos. R3 was what will be required for the
so the only real difference between this and Old Hickory would be...
Yeah, I think it'll be similar into what our conceptual idea would be. Is still the maintenance of the yards, everything else would still be covered in it. But what you found out with the changes in banking back 5 years ago or so, the condominium sales really limited who could and could not buy. And so with the duplex lot, although it would be very similar to what the condos would be developed, it opens up the market more to an individual who can get greater financing.
Just a kind of a general question on that particular lot. I know I've seen the plat and what you're anticipating being platted out as. One thing I've noticed in that area is drainage is a problem. And
Yes, there is.
it appears that you have accommodated your plans to.
That's what we're trying to do. We have both water that stands on Clubhouse Drive and on Sherman Smoke.
Right.
So if you have a retaining area there, that would be very helpful.
Can you tell me the approximate cost for each unit was complete?
Exactly. If they're built to that thing, I'm thinking they're going to be between $200,000 and $300,000 depending on the basement's finished per side.
questions from the board?
How many units?
I think it shows 18 on there.
And that's less than to the,
It's, well, there's 36 total units that were in old paper, I
okay,
believe, and this is only 18 duplex units. There's nine actual lots, well, there'll be 18 lots, but 9 actual duplexes, 18 total units.
will the outside appearance be similar?
There'll be, yeah, we're gonna put covenants on everything, restriction, I mean, that's, I mean, we gotta control what the value of that is. So we're gonna-
And just so I can sound like a lawyer for a minute,
Sure.
you know, when you get a little further along,
We'll
you're
go through
gonna
the development.
go through the planning commission and
There's no reason to spend any more money until we, nobody get the zone.
Any other further questions? Thank you very much,
Thanks.
appreciate it. Very thorough. At this point, we will open the meeting to public comment. Just as a reminder to everyone in attendance that the board has published rules, and in general, each person wishing to make public comment will have 3 minutes of which to do so. And this is not intended to be open dialogue, and the clerk will keep time on those presentations. If there is anyone else that has not signed up, we do have a sign-up sheet that would like to make comment to the board. You're more than welcome to do so, but we would like you to sign the sheet. This time, I recognize Sandy Walton, who asked to make a presentation.
Hi, I did some research on my own. I looked at what they're proposing is 9 duplexes, 18 total units, and I looked at what the parcel, which is 5.12 acres, is worth or valued at today. It's assessed at $3,386, $3,386, with a market value of $10,158. Current taxes on the parcel is $251.56, with only $6.47 in 2017 that went to the village for Sherman Corporation. So it would be to the village's advantage to develop this parcel. I did a comparison between Mashie Court or whatever, because I figured those condos were probably similar to what they're planning to build. And those condos are valued at anywhere from $220,000 market value to $328,000 market value. There are 13 condos, 26 total units total. And to give you an example, compared to the 5.1 acres that they own currently, that's only valued at a market value of $10,000, the Mashie Court area in total is valued at $2.2 million, assessed dollars, $6.6 million market value. So in 2017 alone, there was $145,289 in property taxes collected on that area. $3,728 of that went to Sherman Corporate for 1 year alone, compared to the $6 and whatever cents that the Sherman Corporate got from this 5.1 acres in 1 year.
Should we
So-
ask for perks?
So it would be to the advantage of the village to allow the development of this property, because it's going to raise your property net worth, your EAD, and, you know, obviously give you more property taxes in addition to the school and everybody else. So it would be in your best interest to allow this. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate your comments. Chair recognizes Jim Nelson.
Thank you. I don't have a prepared presentation. My wife and I live at 6 Nibblick, which is adjacent to the 11th hole of the golf course. We've lived there for a little over 3 years. And I would say it doesn't take much of a rain for that entire area to be pretty saturated with water. Hoping that the board would address that and make sure proper measures are taken to see that, you know, there's not increased standing water within that area. Just from a personal standpoint, I hate to lose the view we have of the nice sunrise you should see every morning. I don't want to stand in the way of progress either, so. But I would also think there might be some increased noise or increased traffic. And all this research would it affect the values of the properties already there? Is a question that I think might want to be addressed. So, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your comments, appreciate that. Mr. Clerk, are there any comments that have been submitted in writing, any emails that you have received?
No, sir.
Received
No, sir.
regarding this petition?
No, sir.
That being noted, is there anyone else that would wish to address the board at this point? Please step forward and be recognized.
I'm sorry, I didn't put my name down. I was wanting to address the board because I didn't realize I had this question. It is more of a question. My name is Peter Garvey. I live at 11 Nashi Court. And my question relates to the development and some of the variances that have been requested. This may go further to the planning that comes later. My concern is the amount of pedestrian traffic that presently is on Cabin Smoke Trail. This will increase the amount of pedestrian traffic to the beautiful park located just adjacent to this development. And although this would be a small section of the sidewalk that would be required, the question is, do the variances requested impact upon the amount of space given to that potential development in the future? It's a question for the board, and I don't know if that's appropriate in the zoning as much as in the planning of the development itself.
No, thank you. I appreciate your comment.
To try to solve one of those problems, you've asked for a variance to eliminate sidewalks, but those are internal.
Internal. More than that, if you really want to put sidewalks all the way around there to the park.
And that being said, we can talk about that, I guess, in board discussion here. Since if there's no other comments, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn from the public hearing and return to the zoning board meeting at this point.
I'll make the motion to
Okay.
adjourn.
By Abby, all in favor, please signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Public hearing is now concluded. We're back to the regular session of our zoning board of appeals. At this point, is there any questions that the board has or discussions that we would like to continue ourselves at this point?
I would want to make sure that the drainage is being addressed. I'm not familiar with the area, but it sounds like people that live there are. It sounds like you are familiar with the water. Is that being addressed in the building, or is that?
It'll have to go through the stages of development.
There is, on this that's in your packet,
Right.
there is a detention pond built into the plans. It's all very preliminary at this point.
Right.
But there are engineering standards that have to be met, both in terms of the size of that pond and how quickly the water, or how unquickly the water drains from that pond. So those will all be dealt with at the planning commission stage.
Yeah, I know, I think those are very good points, and I know that you're aware of it, and
You have a problem.
moving forward, yeah, there is.
That should probably help alleviate
Right.
some of the problems we have.
Right. Is that my 3 minutes are up?
Sorry, you can stop talking now.
Okay, meeting's over, no? All right.
Sorry about that.
Any other comments? And I this is from my own perspective, being a resident in that area as well, the thought of sidewalks, if that's something that could be developed, and I know those are things that happen in the development stage and as you work with the village board for that, but definitely would be, I think, a welcome addition to many of the residents in that area, so. Any other comments or questions from the board at this point? Being no further questions or discussion, I entertain a motion for either to recommend this variance to the village board. Our recommendation, I guess, would be, what I'm looking for is a motion for our recommendation to go to the village.
So moved.
And I need you for the record to state that
My
motion as
My
which
motion-
direction we were be going.
My motion is to recommend to the village board that the variance be passed on property tax identification number 06-35-.0-400-017. I'll second that.
Motion made by Krista, seconded by Jane to recommend to the village board that they consider approving this variance. Did I state that right? Variance?
The petition is presented.
Yes, thank you. Petition as presented. Clerk, would you conduct a roll call on that, please?
Van Hoos,
Yes.
Birch,
Yes.
Bybee,
Yes.
Bradley,
Yes.
and Sherrod.
Yes.
Did you want to vote too? Okay.
Yes.
Chairman Gould, yes.
Yes. Sure. Okay. Motion passes. The recommendation presented to the village board of trustees at their next regular board meeting, which is
Tomorrow night,
tomorrow night
6 o'clock.
at 6 o'clock. All right, very good. So that will be taken care of. At this point, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
Second.
All in favor? Meeting adjourned.